Greetings to the indigenous people within them respectful diaspora, prosperity to you all and thanksgiving. I just come to speak on the topic of me say I go on with the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Andrew, speaking to this Christian lady, and I tell this Christian lady, I say, it's God that make the vaccine. God, make the vaccine. I want them people listen attentively, to what I'm going to say, concerning this subject matter, and where these people use God to influence the mind of people to do what them want them to do, to initiate and carry out them agenda. Now in 2019, when this thing come out, when this thing known to man, where it start, China, Wuhan, all of a sudden, you hear this thing a go on the way to go on in China, anywhere else over the world. It's like China does our antidote we have for them people alone. It work pan. And outbreak, nothing more. Secondly, the news media outlet of Jamaica hide certain things from the people. So the public is not aware of what is happening overseas concerning protests and all type of things. Now, for this man, come out and tell this woman, say God make the vaccine. Him literally are telling us that the scientists and the people that pushing this agenda is the God. He's the God. He never telling about no Jesus. He never telling about no blood, nor nothing. He said God make the vaccine. And man in himself is God. When you know that. And him know this. So this is why I play this type of mind game with the people them. You get what me I deal with. This all a mind game I play with the people them. The same get up people them where him say them a spread this and them a spread that and at the corner shop people. See in there? See in there? And this show you the characteristic of this man and him intention of how him want to deal with the people according to the agenda where him get. Because Jamaica people don't realize that this man no longer is a prime minister. This man is a privy council, a lawmaker, setting laws and regime against UNO. UNO have a privy council as a prime minister, and that cannot work. It cannot work. There's no way it ever work to have him as a privy council being a prime minister, because you're going to hear about them thing there. So the God where him say make this job, Now the same God church him with lockdown and tell everybody for go on them yard. Now God church him with lockdown when nobody can go church. None at all. So God left church and going to science lab to make this job, Anjo. No, God abandoned the people them in the same building where the whole town go. You, your wife, most Jamaican going to the same building, go pray to the same God. God abandoned the building and went to WHO and make a job for the whole earth of people. Is that what you're saying, Anjo? Because we want to be clear with what you're saying, so the people them can understand what you're saying, if them should take this thing here, and who are take responsibility, for the people them life when this thing kill them, Anjo. Who? I don't take God business a joke thing, That's why I say I as coach, we born God. Because we find so we go use God in our terminology, forget people do what we want them to do. And there is no God where you say creating creation, because them say when God created creation, them say everything was good, So where this bad come from God creation? Where it come from if God say everything was good, Anjo? The evening and the man was the first day and it was good. Everything was good. Genesis tell you that the Almighty created everything was good. So which part God still make this job? You need to tell the people them at Jamaica. You need to take care and just come tell the people them say God make it, tell the people them which part God make it. Where you go see God and make it, The people them want evidence, because evidence you have to use in a court, Miss Anjo. So where did you see God make this thing? That's you him give you for come give the people them. Come tell the public. Don't just come tell the public say God. Come tell the public where they make it and give you. For come give the people them. You know? You do not have the people them interest at heart, man. You do not have the people them interest at heart. What you have at heart is to carry out the agenda that you has been given against these people. Against the people of Israel. Against the people of Judah. And let me tell you something in Andrew holiness, or Andrew devilness, or Andrew whateverness, you know. The Almighty Creator Emperor Selassie and Empress Menen, which is the balance and source of life, see and know all things, because the little tape when in your head, I record everything where you do. Every single thing where you do. And you have sworn and allegiance to Baphomet and the army to destroy the children of Ethiopia, the land of Cush. You sign a death warrant from you do that to the Almighty. And that me I tell you, you know. You sign a death warrant from you decide to destroy the children of Judah for Baphomet. You sign a death warrant with the Almighty. Yes. And there is no forgiveness when you blaspheme against the Almighty name in public place. You understand? Well, God, you say you never say Haile Selassie. So, you're picking your words carefully to use with people. Yeah, because you see, there is layman terms and way how to speak to people, you know. And you know that. So you come to the ghetto people them and you speak to them in a language where you know they will not understand or overstand. Because you know when you tell them, say, God make it, you know. It's something we are going to disturb them heavens, you know. It's something we are leave them for to think and pray and do all type of thing, you know. He's a demon in disguise, man. And I hope you get compensated the way you want to be compensated from man. Because man are compensated, you know. We are used like a puppet, you know, for destroy Jamaica people, you know. Me know for you live up out of Jamaica and turn Prime Minister. I cite it and for you come here, come meet Theresa me. And you go up Egypt, go meet up with them Prime Minister boy there and Bill Gates. You return to Jamaica as a demon. Because them take away your soul and your spirit from you within that domain and send you back as an empty entity to do them work. But carry on. Because you see, you don't know when the archangel come with the spiritual sword, you know. Don't give it to you in a heart, you know. And your voice say you can't get up out of your bed. Because no physical people are going to kill you. A spiritual beating you're going to get on it or beat up on you, you know. That way I tell you, you know. For what you do to Jamaican people, especially ghetto people, we build Jamaica, build the world. Trenchtown and Jamaica build the world. And not destroy the community them for uptown people when they have nothing about them more than some of them are criminal and thief, politician where a side with you for do this to get up people. Eh? But when voting time come around and you run in there with some little bag of food and 5,000 Jamaican dollars give the people them. It will stop. Get up people must realize what it is. Neither PMP nor Labour right get up people want. Get up. The Jamaica must be a sovereign independent state ruled by a king. Where kings also do down there for king now go rule it. We don't want no more prime minister. We want a king in a king's house with him queen. You know, go man. Because all you know do is destroy the people them and a fire.